I don't make the rules. This is how it's working these days. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Right. Today is Miss Avery's birthday. She's 5 years old now. Believe that? It's kind of crazy. Okay, let me plug the phone in here so it can charge while we get started. First person here is Jay from me and Brianna Aries. Negativity moves into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but you should be spending time together. Communication's either coming in or picking up. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, but slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't imagine that much is going to change quickly, but things are changing slowly to evolve. Phantom, General. Maybe focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in. Finances are improving, and they may improve quickly this month. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. You could be planning travel. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Sarah. Beautiful one for today. Beautiful one for today. Lay down the law, set boundaries, especially if you feel as if someone is overstepping. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it'll resolve itself and move into the past. Life comes into balance. Life moves forward, and you're ready for it. Could be spending time with an Aries or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Pallavi for my friend Tanya. Oh, very nice. Tanya, whenever you're ready, Pallavi bought you one. Tanya General. Tanya General. Life moves forward and you're ready for it. Romance may heat up with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Sorry. But whatever it is, you'll be successful with it. Be wise for the rest of the month. Money comes in, finances improve. You may feel like finances are improving quickly. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business doesn't go unnoticed. Perseverance pays off, like rising above challenges between now and the end of this month. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Tanya, the Aries next move or intentions. I'm surprised I have heard from him. Okay, let's see. His intentions are for communication to come in. His intentions are to reach out. After that, it looks like he's kind of open to potential of what could happen. Could make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You may be seeing one another soon, but his immediate intentions are for communication to either come in or pick up. Oh, thank you for all the birthday wishes for Avery. She's in school, but I will let her know when I pick her up. I'm picking her up a little bit early because we're meeting her best friend out. Bacon lovers and the Gemini. Things look a little slow. If you want to see things move forward quickly, you may have to express your wants and needs around the situation. There's communication, but it seems a little slow. Nothing terrible is happening. It just looks slow. It depends where you guys are in your relationship. If you're content with the way things are going to continue the way that they're going. Anita, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Disconnecting from the past can help open new doors, especially if you feel as if something or someone has got you stuck or stagnant. New energy is coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things, or things that are not serving you well. New doors open. Slow and steady wins the race. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You'll feel relief when you explore your options around love. It could lead you to a committed relationship if that's something you're interested in. You have a couple of options. Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but then you have another Aquarius and possibly a Scorpio. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around love. Anthony, the Uber driver, will pick her up and visit her around town. Could you imagine? Hey, Avery, I'm sending the Uber driver to get you for your birthday. She would get so mad. Summer, how is my partner currently feeling around me and him? Okay. Grounded and stable, content. May feel like things are like grounded and stable and well functioning. Pallavi, buy some candles for Avery on her birthday. Wishing her all the happiness. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, thank you. I will get her something. Thank you. She'll be thrilled. Thank you. That's much appreciated. She will be so happy. Her ice skating coach texted early this morning. She was so thrilled. She's like, she remembered. Like, how could she forget? You tell her every day. Dakota, General. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Leo comes up the strongest. Pallavi, love. You have a new journey that could be quite successful around love with either fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. A new journey begins, so it's probably going to be new energy coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Listen to your intuition. You've got money coming in. Finances are improving as well. Sometimes that's a timing thing. And sometimes it could be timing because it's like a Venus thing. Could be bringing in love and money around the same time. I just saw something come in for Avery. T, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. She's going to be so excited. She's going to be so excited. Thank you very much. Lydia, is Cancer still working the fire? Is Cancer towards me? I think so, yeah. So his intentions are to get together, but I'm afraid that whatever's going on with those fires is going to prevent him from seeing you immediately. Eventually, you guys are going to get together, but it just might not happen when it's supposed to happen because he could get caught up with something around those fires, either working more or sleeping, or something is just not jiving. But you will see each other, and his intentions are to get together. It just may be a little out of his control for like right now. But I'm going to say you're probably going to see each other within the next couple of days, like maybe within the next 10 days. Anthony, does Babe T think about me these days? Yes, she does. She seems to think highly of you, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're a kind-hearted, caring, solid person. Pretty good. Tammy, messages for today. Life is coming back into balance, especially if you feel like everything's been kind of like topsy-turvy. That energy should shift. Making decisions that push life forward. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. A wish may come true. Listen to your intuition. You have the world at your feet. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Butterfly for the next 24. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Dr. Sony, career reading for me overall. Wondering if the team liked my presentation today. Okay, let's see. I think they did like the presentation. You've got success coming in, feeling strong and confident, new beginnings on the horizon. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Anxiety and all this nonsense here is moving into the past, which may just mean that you're relieved now that it's finally over. Whatever the presentation was, it was successful. You're not holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Expressing your wants and needs around career could make things move forward like quickly, or be clear about what you want. Negativity has moved into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. I think it went well. I think it went really well. Lydia, Leo texted me his private. I didn't reply. Like, why do they do that? He's also going to want to get together soon. Communication could come in or pick up. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, but the opportunity to spend time together could come up before the end of this month. He could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it wasn't that picture. It's something coming in. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Holly, general for next week. For next week, old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. You've got making decisions that push life forward. Good news may come in around work, school, or business. A new venture begins. And something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Oh, thank you to everyone wishing Avery happy birthday. I will definitely let her know when I pick her up. She's in school. I sent her to school with cupcakes. And then I'm picking her up a little early because we're going to go meet her best friend out At one of those, you know, one of those kids' bouncy places. This is one I've never been to before. I know, it's crazy, right? 5 years, just like that, gone. So fast. I need things to slow down just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this kid's going to have a ball. I'm going to take her to her favorite store tomorrow. Five Below. She'll go nuts. She'll go nuts in there. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, thank you. And let me just write it all down. This way I know what she has. So far, she's gone. She's going to go berserk. I know, 5 years. It's like it was yesterday. It's nuts. Holly, will things move forward with Phil and me? There's potential. Things are a little slow, and you may have to just kind of go slow and steady wins the race, but there is potential for more to come. Between now and the end of the winter, you should be seeing each other. Communication is picking up. Listen to your intuition. TVET for the next 48. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Money comes in. Life is coming into balance. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment heals and life moves forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anonymous, will my lady boss at the office resume her normal attitude and behavior towards me? She's extremely mean and all of a sudden towards me in the office. Okay, let's see. Whatever this bullshit is that's going on right now will move into the past. Yeah, she's not going to be an asshole forever. I mean, it doesn't excuse her behavior now. If she has a problem, she should just be an adult and tell you what it is. But I think it's just going to kind of blow over. Daddy asks, general for the month. General for the month. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. You may be feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. There's growth, change, and transformation. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius or Scorpio. Overall, the month looks pretty good. Lose love. I confronted a serious problem in my job because of, I think, a legal problem with checks. Will it be something very bad? I don't think it's going to be anything very bad. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to be as serious as you think it is. Twin Flames, I have a job interview. What will they think of me? And to have a chance to get the job even though I've already finished the first year. You do have a chance of getting the job, and it's like a wish comes true that brings things back into balance, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. The world is at your feet. They're going to think highly of you. They're going to think that you're smart, intelligent, down to earth, and respectable. Let's see what happens with it. It looks like it's pretty positive. Oh, Avery's going to have a blast. Thank you guys so much. She loves 5 and below. She loves, she always asks me to take her to Target. We never go to Target. I don't know why she asks me to go there. I don't think she's ever even, well, we have been to Target. In Florida, we go to Target because by my dad's house. We have a Target here. I just don't ever go there. And she's always like, can we go to Target? Anyhow. Ronnie, spiritual. Negativity is moving into the past, and you may be starting a new journey of some type around a new spiritual practice. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is growing, changing, and transforming, and you may find that things change for the better quickly around intuition. You also may hear things, words, phrases, anything like that. Write it down if it doesn't make sense to you, because it could make sense in the future. A wish comes true. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but things are growing, especially around your sense of like intuition. And then you may be picking up some kind of a new practice that's working for you. I don't know what that is, but you'll figure it out. Charlie, cards for next week, career-wise. Pretty good. You have a wish that comes true. Solution to a problem may be in front of you, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in, and you may feel relief around things moving forward. Or something may go in your way that you didn't think was going to go in your way. It should be a good week. New beginnings. TVAC cards around possible road trip. I need to get out of this house. I don't blame you. Sometimes you just got to get away. I was looking this morning to plan a trip to Florida for February, but I'm, you know, neurotic. You do have growth, change, and transformation that could come in around a road trip, even if it's only for a couple of days or even overnight. Things are moving forward. Yeah, you could find yourself taking like on a whim, like a road trip. Just, it may be like, it doesn't even have to be a big thing. It could be something like going to the next town over and staying in a hotel for the evening or the weekend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sometimes you just need to like just get away. Just go right to the next town. Stay in a place that's got a hot pool. Pretend that you're like somewhere exotic. And enjoy. One time, I was coming home from, like, we had this weird pop-up storm. It wasn't predicted because you know that I'm on top of that kind of stuff. We had just this weird pop-up storm. I was teaching my regular classes just in like a couple of towns over. And the first class, I taught fine. And then in the middle of the second class, I'm like, it's starting to snow. They weren't saying that we were going to have snow. And it's sticking to the ground. And I'm like, oh, damn. And then I see like one of those like little SUVs. And I'm like, shit, it looks like it's having trouble. And I'm like, if that car is having trouble, my Beetle's going to have trouble. And to get out of this town, you have to kind of go up a little bit of a hill. And I felt like I was having a really hard time getting up the hill. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going home. I'm just going to go. There was like a hotel. It was the Westgate. And it was like right when I went over the intersection. And I'm like, I'm going to stay in that hotel. I don't care. Now, I just taught you hot yoga. So I didn't have any like clean clothes. I had a change of clothes. But it was like, I looked like who did it and ran, all sweaty and gross. And I walked in and I thought, you're going to be the only asshole looking for a hotel room. Everybody else drove home like an adult, but you're going to go in for a hotel room. But I was shocked. There was like 5 people in front of me, and there was a woman who was a little bit older. Like, I'm going to say she was maybe in her late 60s. And she said that she lived further away than me, like maybe 10 minutes away from me north. And she's like, I was sliding all over the road and I'm afraid. And I'm like, me too. She said, she's like, I hope they have enough rooms. I'm like, if they don't, I'll split a room with you. I don't really care. They had enough rooms. So I stayed there that night. I went downstairs. I ordered food from the restaurant and I brought it up to the room. I took a hot bath. It was like being away. And then when I got up in the morning, the sun had come out and all the snow melted and I just drove home. Very good. Anyway. Oh, Luz. Thank you. Holly, love for February. Love for February. February looks like you could have some choices and options around love. And you have a wish that comes true. The world is at your feet. Explore your options. So you have a Capricorn, a Cancer, and possibly a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Exploring your options leads to, success around love. Even if you don't enter a committed relationship in February, you should have choices and options that could lead to commitment coming in, maybe early spring. Late winter, early spring. Charlie, energies around my relationship with hubby. It should be improving. Like grounding, stabilizing, growth, change, and transformation leads to improvement. So there may be like some rockiness in the recent past that's going to blow over. Things are going to move forward and things are going to be a little bit more grounded and stable. You should see an improvement. Target. Oh, I know. You know what happens to me though? I mean, everybody says it. Like somebody I posted, I decided to order deodorant off of Amazon and I saved $200 I would have spent in Target. It's true because whenever I go into Target, I'm always like, oh, like the home decor. I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And then I'm like, oh, bath towels are on sale. Anyhow. Yeah, Target does have nice toys for kids. And I feel like there really aren't any toy stores anymore. You know, like Toys R Us. I mean, we used to have way back in the day Child World. I don't know if that was like a privately owned company or if that was a chain, but there's like no real groceries, children's toy stores anymore. Oh, Zara, we love having you. Thank you. I'll take it. Yeah, one of my friends, we were talking the other day about if you could work somewhere for the discount, but my head went to retail. So I said like Sephora or Bath and Body Works because I would always use that stuff. I would always have need for that. But she said she would want to work for hotels to get the discount. But I wasn't thinking along those lines. But that's a good idea too, because you could stay like cheap somewhere and it doesn't have to be that far, but it's like being away. When we did it for Avery's birthday last year, she was talking about it last night and it was snowing and we were in the pool with the glass room. I mean, it was just so nice. And we were like 10 minutes away from home. But so what? So what? Charlie, general health reading and advice, exhausted lately. Okay. Okay, you know how I always say make sure you're seeing your doctors if you have any serious issues. But I don't see anything serious other than you just have a lot going on. You're trying to keep all the balls up in the air and balancing everything is taking a lot out of you. It's going to get easier. It's not always going to be this difficult and you're going to get into like a routine and then the routines are going to change, but it's still going to be improving and you're not always going to be feeling this exhausted. It's like you're going through a growth, change, and transformation now, and that's going to continue to happen, but for the better, and it's going to get easier. Twin Flames, I'm a little anxious about going back to school in August. How will it go? It's going to go well. You've got good luck coming in, a new beginning. You know, there's always stress and anxiety around new beginnings, but it's going to move into the past. You're going to be happy and content. It brings in cause for celebration and life moves forward. Good. Earth Girl, will Rebecca get approved for the apartment? Yeah, I think she will. Ronnie, I want to stay at a hotel in the casino here in my state just once, but it's pricey. Yeah, those are expensive. But anything that's got a casino, you know how you get those frees when you spend a lot of money. My friend's sister, her and her sister, it's very like common for siblings to be very different, but my friend hates like drinking, gambling, anything like that. Like her ideal vacation would be like to go sit in the woods somewhere, and her sister's the opposite. She loves to gamble and she's a high roller. She spends a ton of money, but she gets a lot of like free rooms and free cruises and stuff like that. And my friend goes with her because she knows it's what her sister wants, but she's like, I hate all this gambling and people are drunk and and I understand. Like I felt when I was in Vegas, I love Vegas, but I felt like there was such a like lonely, sad energy around some of it. You know, like there it's like it's like it looks like loud and fun and exciting, but there is an element of like things being sad. So I understand what she's saying. Oh, thank you, Zara. Thank you, thank you. I try. Tanya, that's me. I used to say how all this stuff jumped in my basket. Yeah, that's me. Mel, my cousin works at a hotel with her discount. We pay 40 a night anywhere. Oh, that's great. Oh my God, that's awesome. A 4-day stay close. Yeah, that's excellent. I don't know what it is about staying in a hotel. I just love it. I feel like you're kind of forced to relax because what else are you going to do? You're not going to do laundry. You're not going to clean the dishes. You don't have to organize the room. You just can like chill out, hang out, talk to whoever you're with, go to the pool. Ronnie, was the lady last night I saw a demon? Okay. I don't know that this person was a demon, but they may have something attached to them, like a something, an entity of some type that's like a low functioning, low vibrational creature of some type. Kind of. Titty Mamba, will I get backlash or pushback for rejecting an update due to the lack of resources I have right now? I don't think you will. I think you'll be okay. Charlie, I know it's mainly getting used to our baby alarm clock at 6 a.m. back to work. Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to get easier. And then you know what? He's not always going to get up at 6. Like, that's going to change. Then you won't be able to get him up like Avery. No, I can get her up. But she likes to go to bed late. And even like last night, I was like, I was out. I was exhausted. And I'm like, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. And she's talking. She's like, are you sleeping? I'm like, I'm trying. And then this morning, she got up. She got up. It was about 7:30. She used to be at school by 9, but I can drop her off as early as 7:30. I never drop her off that early. But yesterday morning, she had an ice skating lesson at 7:30. So I had to get her on the ice by 7:30. So I try to get her to go to bed early. Where was I going with this? Oh, So it's going to change. Like, he's not always going to get up that early, because if I don't wake her up tomorrow, she'll sleep till about 7:30, 8 o'clock, no problem. And then there are some days where she gets up earlier, but it changes. Yeah, the routine will change. T-Vet paid for one for the beautiful one. Okay, beautiful one, whenever you're ready, you can send it. Oh, there it is. I have an appointment with the neurologist on February 6th. When do you see me getting treatment? Haha. 6 comes up around it. How funny. 2-6 comes up around it. So I'm wondering if you see him on the 6th and then it's within the next 2 weeks. Could it be on the 26th? I don't think you're going to have to wait that late. I don't think you're going to have to wait until the 26th of February. Maybe within the week. 2, 6, and 8 come up around it. So I'm going to say if you see him on the 6th, maybe within the week or so, you'll be getting treatment. At the very latest, I would say on the 26th. But I think it's going to be before then, because I think he's going to try to push for you to start with the treatment. Tanya, I took my then husband to a hot tub resort about 30 minutes from where we live. Get this, his punk ass cheated on me and took the woman. Oh my God. People are fucked up. People are fucked up. Ronnie, she was super creepy, and her eyes, she kept staring at me. And at that point, I had stopped drinking. That's twisted. One of my friends, yeah, I know, creepy people. One of my friends who, like, she's really, like, connected to the spirit world. She's got crazy shit that happens to her. She told me this story. Listen to how twisted this is. That, because she says, and I believe it, it makes sense that some people could be demons, or they have demons attached to them, or the negativity, or whatever it is. It makes sense that you could pick up that shit, because you know how it feels when you're around someone and you're like, that just doesn't feel right to me. This person's energy is not good. She said she was at a 4-way intersection, and you know how each car stops and then the first car goes. One of the women that was driving the car, she said that her face turned into a demon. Imagine, like, how twisted is that? And then she said that something like that happened to her in church once too, where, and it was a woman too, was sitting in front of her, and the woman turned around and her face had turned into a demon, and then when she turned back around, it was gone. And I'm like, that's crazy. I don't see stuff like that, thank God, because that would freak me out. Charlie, he's just an early riser. He was the same in my belly. He would get up at 8. Aww. Big Cleo, I went on an interview hours ago. Will I get the offer? I think you are going to get the offer. You have great potential. Oh my God, that's so creepy, Ronnie. Twin flames, general love. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, it should be new energy that comes in early spring. That could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love, and don't accept less than you want or deserve. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. T-Vet, did D the Libra really move in with D the Capricorn? He lies so much, I don't even know what to believe. I hate when people are liars. I don't think that he really moved in with her. And the Fool is in reverse, so something's going to get revealed around this situation that's going to make more sense. No, I don't think that's true. Big Cleo, will Z and me see each other in the next 5 days? I'm not convinced you're going to see each other in the next 5 days. Maybe sometime before the end of the month. People lie for no reason. I know. I don't get it. And I would always feel like, wouldn't you feel embarrassed if you got caught in a lie? But apparently people don't. You know what I think too? I think a lot of people don't call each other out. Like, for example, I had a family member who was actually lying to me about something, lying about something that somebody had done. Now, whatever that person had done, they had done enough bad shit. You didn't need to lie about it to make it any worse. But I knew for a fact that she was lying about this one particular thing because I bought it. So I bought it. So I knew where it came from. So why, like, you're lying to me, but I know that that's not true. And I didn't call her out on it. I just kind of let it go. And I think that that happens. And then I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to an older woman. And I guess I always think, well, you know how like when you're young, you think you could pull shit over on people, but when you get older, you're like, yeah, I was once your age, and that's not true. So I guess I kind of expected that because this woman is like significantly older than me. I think she's like 20 or 25 years older than me. Um, and she was telling me about how this one person that she knew bought a house. And I was like, that's not true. But like the circumstances weren't true. Like she kept saying, well, you know, she was like 17. It's like you can't get a car loan at 17. Like you know, it's like really hard to get a car loan. Like and I'm like, how does she not know? Well, maybe she does know and she's just kind of going along with it. And I didn't say anything. Again, why didn't I say something? I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. But I'm like, that's not true. I know that that's not true. And I think that people just, well, I had someone once say to me, people rely on your good manners, not me specifically, but other people's good manners to get away with shit. Like they know that you have manners, so, and you're not going to call them out. But, you know, I wonder if we start calling people out on stupid shit. I wonder how it would be. Like if you said to this person in front of the person, they said, oh, I thought you told me you guys moved in together. Like just to see what would happen. I'm kind of curious. Like maybe I should start doing that. I'll think about it. Maybe that'll be another New Year's resolution for me. Hey, Cleo, will Z and me meet within the next 10 days? He has gout now. Okay, let's see. I'm not convinced you're going to see each other within the next 10 days. Maybe before the end of the month or around the end of the month. Tanya, how I found out my ex-husband, when you pay, they give you a red card and it's a discount for your next visit. And we were out and he opened it, his wallet to pay, and boom, the big red card. Wow. It's crazy. Crazy. This world is twisted. It's just, we live in a twisted place. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You have growth, change, and transformation that comes in. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but there should be communication coming in. You may be spending time together and life is moving forward. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? What's coming in next in love? Negativity moves into the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition and explore your options. You have a Sagittarius coming in. You could have another fire sign too, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and your love life could be moving forward towards greener pastures. Sometime between now and the end of the spring, you have new energy coming in. Shrushti wants the Witch of Hearts. Crescent Moon, keep moving forward. You got this. Moonbeam, you're on the right path. Lunar eclipse, open the door to higher dimensions. Krati, are there good opportunities coming in my writing career? Unemployed and tired of struggling. You do have new opportunities coming in sometime this spring. Perseverance pays off. Life comes into balance. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Brenda, general for today. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward. You may get good news coming around work, school, or business. The hard work that you put in pays off, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby that could be bringing in money, big picture. And anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Migu for the next 3 days. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Negativity moves into the past. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you have success coming in around work, school, or business. Big Cleo. Going firm, E for TC interview. Will they offer me TC? Will they offer me TC? You have a good chance. Yeah, I'm going to say better than 70% chance. Yes, you can get what you want. Emin, I tried to use the red deck today to read and lighten up a white candle. Then closed my eyes. I saw what I believed to be Archangel Michael. Were the answers that I got accurate, and was it Archangel Michael? I'm not confident in either. I would be cautious. I'm not confident that the answers were 100% correct or that this was Archangel Michael. Kanchan, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cause for celebration comes in around social activity. You may have choices and options. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. Vicky, general for the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And you may feel relief around the weight of the world slipping off your shoulders. Something nice may happen this weekend. Titibamba, will my error in a template be a big problem, or am I overthinking it? be a big problem. I think it'll be okay. Angel cards. Do you want the blue cards or the witchy cards or the orange cards? All right, let's do the blue ones. We haven't done them today. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Four of Air, time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making decisions. Meditation may provide answers. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Pretty good. Martisha, weekend messages. All right, let's do weekend first, and then I'll do Cancer. Weekend messages. Anxiety eases this weekend. Life comes into balance, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may start to move forward. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may have choices and options around social activity. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And then messages about Cancer. You have new beginnings on the horizon, and you may be feeling like communication's picking up and that the situation is functioning better. Neither one of you seem to be holding back, and you should be spending more time together. As January moves forward, you have a wish that comes true. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success, and you should be spending more time together. Pretty good. Pretty good. Weekend with O for amen. Weekend with O. Okay, you have good communication coming in, or communication's picking up. Things are a little slow. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening. It looks okay. Average. Average weekend. Lucinda, financial reading for January. Okay, feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to in January. You have money coming in. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Not a tremendous amount of money coming in, but money is flowing to you. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Success. Not bad. Manjala. Will the relationship going to be better between my husband S. Prasad and I, or I still need to face hurdles? I mean, there's always going to be hurdles and issues. That's just life. But for the most part, it does look like things are improving big picture. Like if you look at the big picture, I think there's an improvement. Palak, I'm searching for remote job opportunities. Do you see possibilities for me? Yeah, you do have opportunities coming in. I'm going to say maybe sometime the middle of February. Keep looking. You're going to find something. Brooklyn, when will I get my child support payment? Soon. I'm going to say within like the next 4 to 6 days. When do you see me getting caught up on my rent? Like within the next 10 days. Soon. Both are going to happen soon. I would say both situations in less than 2 weeks. Stephanie, financial. You have money flowing to you, you're paying your bills. You may feel relief around finances improving. I'm going to say sometime between now and the end of February, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but finances should be improving. Kirti, I feel lonely and like I'm missing out. I have a lot of situationships, crushes, but nothing goes beyond a date or two. Update regarding on my sad dating life. Okay, so cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So any of these situationships, things that are not committed or half in, half out, anything that's not working, stuck or stagnant, this kind of nonsense has got to go into the past. When you let go of this shit, new energy will come in. But you're in control as far as like, I hate to say this because it sounds like it's kind of blaming the victim. And I've been guilty of this before too. So whatever I'm saying here, it held true for me in the past as well. If you're accepting little from people, you're going to get little. And I'm not saying you have to give somebody an ultimatum, but don't settle for less than you want. The worst thing, I know that people think that it's okay to have these like hookups and situationships and friends with benefits, but you're not going to get a relationship from that. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you have to have romance and dating before you get to the other side. Once you go to the other side first, there's not really anywhere to go from there. So the first thing I would do here is get rid of, disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Be clear about what you want when it comes to love, and don't settle for less. So if you feel as if somebody is breadcrumbing you, disconnect from them and let it go. You don't have to make an announcement, just don't put up with them anymore, and then new doors will open. But the new doors are not going to open if you're trying to make things work or you're dealing with like shitty situations, because that stuff kind of keeps you stuck and stagnant and it's bringing in negativity. But let that go, and then you have new opportunities. You have romance that could heat up with a Scorpio or a Cancer, new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around love. Listen to your intuition. I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, my attitude, and I am like this with everybody, not just in my personal life, but I would always feel like I didn't want to ask a lot of people because I didn't want to be, I don't know, I guess I didn't want to be demanding or whatever. Like, so if somebody, like, I would make it very easy for people, and I'm still like that. Like, even like with family members, like I'll be like, oh, well, we could just make it easy. We could just meet for an hour. Like, it doesn't have to be, because in my head, and my thinking is, if you want to see somebody, like Avery's got a lot of family members. It's hard to get everybody in the same place at the same time. But if you want to see somebody, if you could meet for an hour and get together, and it's not a production with dinner and time and cake and that kind of shit, it's easier to make an hour happen than it is to get in touch with 15 people and put them all in the same place at the same time, because everyone's working and this, that, and the next thing. But on the other hand, it's also like I'm looking for so little. And sometimes because I'm looking for so little, I get so little. But I feel like it's not really about like dinner and cake. It's more about spending time together. Like, it's not about gifts and nonsense. It's like spending time together is more like, that's kind of what you remember as you get older. Like, I remember who was there, not so much what they gave me or what we ate. So that's kind of what I want for Avery, but I see how I did that in my own life, where I accepted so little from people that I guess people would get comfortable with only giving me a little, and I was okay with that. So you could change it. You could change it. Okay, Sarah, let me open up the email. Sometimes it takes a sec for the emails to come through. Okay, I got it. Hang on. know what? I don't think it's going to be a big deal. The worst case scenario is they're going to reverse it and give the $3 back to the other person. I would be careful with doing business with this person again, only because they may, like, this may be a stunt that they pull. Um, like you said, you just refund it and be done with it would be easier. But nothing, there's going to be no drama or backlash as far as like your business or your PayPal account. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just kind of let it go, and it'll move into the past. Bizarre shit happens. One time, what happened to me was, and she showed up in the chat one day, and we blocked her because I was so pissed. I wasn't pissed that the money was refunded. I was more pissed all the fees I had to pay from PayPal. So I don't know how it is in your country, but I know here, if you don't set it up as a business account, like if you're set up as a business, I think you're protected. If you're set up, and I wasn't set up as a business then, and I think that's why they gave the money back, which was fine. Just giving the money back would have been fine. But then there were other fees that were associated, and I can't remember why. But this person paid me like $25 to do a spell, and I had already told her it wasn't going to work because of the situation. But she was like hell-bent on me doing it. She'd stolen her mother's credit card. So her mother had the charge refund because she didn't know what it was, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. She wasn't going to tell her mother the truth. She was in enough shit. And the thing is that the twisted part is that the best thing that could have happened for her would be for this guy to fuck off forever. But she was trying so hard to hold on to something that just wasn't working. I mean, this was the one that wanted me to erase every woman in his life. Like, you're not even, like, if your head is there, like, there's nothing I'm going to do that's going to help you. I can't wipe out half the population. Nor would I want to, but, you know. But nothing, like, there's no drama that's going to come from it that's going to be, like, long lasting. Like, the worst that's going to happen in this case is you're going to lose the $3. I would just kind of let it go. And then I would be careful about doing business with this person again, because I don't trust them. Emmett, I don't know what you did wrong or if you did anything wrong. I don't know what the questions were that you were asking. I don't know. It's very hard for me to believe it. Like, I asked the cards, like the cards agreed with me. It's hard for me to believe that an archangel is going to appear to someone. It just is not something that usually happens. And not that it can't happen, but the cards said that it wasn't. And sometimes things look like what they're not. And if you're doing readings for yourself, it's like we could kind of influence what we want out of the cards if we're asking about ourselves. I don't know what you were asking about, but the reading that I did came back negative. And that's why I can't tell someone that if they think that an archangel has appeared, it's actually been an archangel, because the chances are very, like, we would all be seeing that all the time, and it's slim. I think a lot of times the way that they appear, we don't see them as what we think they would look like. They don't look like what we imagine them to be. So I can't tell you that you did something wrong or that you didn't do something wrong, but I can't tell somebody their answers were right. I don't know what the questions are, and I'm not asking the questions. But if it's coming back negative, I have to say, be cautious with it, because sometimes we have influence over what we're reading because we want it to be a certain way versus what it really is. So I can't go any further than that because I don't know what we're talking about. But it would be the same thing. Like, if I closed my eyes and imagined that God was in front of me or thought that I saw God, I would question that, because it's just not something that normally happens. And depending on what the reading is, like, if the cards are coming back when I ask the question is negative, to me, I would suggest be cautious, because I don't know what you're really dealing with. And I don't want to lead you down a road. Like, who knows what, like, sometimes people ask questions or they think things are going to happen that aren't going to happen. And it's just reinforcing something that's not real. But there's as much good in the spirit world as there is negative. So sometimes things present themselves and it isn't what it seems. even with people that we've gotten involved with. Like in reality, we get involved with somebody, we think, oh, this is the perfect person for us. And then you find out 6 months later that they are not only the wrong person, but they're a complete and total snake. So I'm kind of skeptical as to what it was that you saw, because it's such a big thing. It wasn't just a random angel. It's like Archangel Michael is like, he's one of the heavy hitters, you know? So I don't know. There's something there just not reading right. And it doesn't really mean that you did anything wrong. It's just, yeah, I can't really answer it because I don't know what's going on. Zara, I have a new offer as a hotel receptionist. What will happen? I mean, it looks like a good opportunity, and it may be something that you really enjoy. Could be bringing in good money. If it's bringing in more money than what you're making now, you may decide to go for it, and I think you would really like it. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's your call because it's a free will thing, but it looks like a good opportunity. Sarah, that's happened the second time. People are problematic. And the thing is, all this PayPal shit in email, it makes, I know, me too. Me too. I mean, people are problems. I mean, I worked in a grocery store for years, and people would return shit like, I know this has been sitting in your cabinet for the last 10 years. Like, how do you even have the nerve to come in here and return it? But you don't care. You don't care. Like me, I would never have the nerve. But people do. They don't care. And in a way, it's almost like good for them, because that's why they have money and I don't. Like, I threw the rotten applesauce out. You brought it back. I gave you your money back for it. You know what I mean? Like, people would be running scams left and right. And like, to me, in my head, or the way that I grew up believing, and whether this is right or wrong, I don't know. You can't do that. Like, there are certain rules, that universal rules. Like, you can't scam people, places, and things, and think that somewhere it's not going to come back to you, whether it's in this life, the afterlife, next life, whatever. You can't go around being evil and expecting that you're going to benefit. Like, negativity is going to continue to breed negativity. But is that right? That's just my belief. I don't know. But I know it's hard. Yeah, I mean, it's $3, Sarah, so they're not really going to make a big issue over it, because it's such a small amount. Emmett, I went to MJ to speak about work, and then left and remembered something, so came back and found him and MM whispering and laughing. It sounded like a little gossip. What were they laughing at? I don't know exactly what they were laughing at, but it seems like it had something to do with like a personal story. Like, one person may have told the other person a personal story that may have been something embarrassing. Cinnamon, will I find a pediatric receptionist job and get a great offer of this possible for me? Okay, let's see. You could find something. Yeah, you have opportunity for that coming in. Like, you may have to continue to search for it, but you'll find something. Misbah, FZ's romantic feelings for me. I don't see a whole lot of romance here as of right now. It looks like this person may think that you're genuinely a nice person. You're grounded, stable, down to earth, a loyal friend. But I don't see a whole lot of love or romance in this moment. JJ, how will my next exam on the 17th go? It should go well, and you're going to be relieved once it's over. Lourdes, work for next week. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Something happens that makes you happy around work next week. Ari the Aries. Would Panera Bread be a good job for me? My friend's nephew works there and he really likes it. Yeah, I think you would like it too. Katyani, career reading. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. You may get good news that comes in around your career. Exploring your options could lead you to greener pastures. Lay down the law, set boundaries, express what you want and need when it comes to career, and you could get it. Pretty good. Pretty good. What is life even? My questions exactly. Spirit messages. Spirit messages. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement. Self-discipline. Willpower. Public recognition. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. As situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Amy, for the next 3 days for Sunny. This person could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. They've got choices and options around social activity. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. They're listening to their intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and they may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maggie, general for tomorrow. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when good news comes in. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Virta, next days for me and boyfriend M. Things look a little slow and there may be some indecision. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race, but communication is coming in. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Sharma, what are my boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions towards me? May find you to be somebody who is like well-balanced, grounded, stable, down to earth, reliable. Communication comes in through text message, most likely. Macy, general for the weekend. You might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Slow and steady wins the race. Infinity, this fall, well, I start attending the school that I applied to. Yeah, that could happen. That may happen. Iris, does Estelio have any intentions towards me? There's communication coming in from this person sometime probably before the end of this month, but beyond that, I don't see any specific intentions. Sean, general reading. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You could have choices and options that come in around social activity. And you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. 555, love for February. Love for February. Listen to your intuition and explore your options around love. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. New energy is coming in. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming in. Then you could have another Sagittarius coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon that could come in out of the clear blue sky. Mega love. Mega love. Okay, you have new beginnings on the horizon that could be successful. If you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning very well. If you're not, you have a new relationship starting. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Could be with a, well, you have a Cancer, a Capricorn, and an Aries here. Explore your options leads to success around love. Bless bitches for the next 2 days. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and your journey may begin. You also have a Leo here, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New love. Why did the cashier in L store give me an attitude? It didn't have anything to do with you. They just may not be happy or having a rough day, or they're kind of over everything, and they're just taking it out on whoever's around. Emily for today and tomorrow. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward on stable ground, but slow and steady wins the race. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal relationships. Caseville, when will I get a new job? When will I get a new job? You may find yourself in a new job this March. Not bad. Devin, how would the vibe go between me and Michaela tonight? It goes well. A new journey on the horizon, fun and spontaneous. Amu, what's coming towards me in love? It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but well functioning if you're currently in a relationship. If you're not with anyone, slow and steady wins the race, but new energy comes in. That's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. It's probably new energy if you're not with anyone right now. PG for this weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have choices and options around social activity this weekend. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be planning travel. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. Tanya, why do people do things like this? My mother-in-law tried to give me advice about my son. I'm thinking I'm married to yours. I've seen your work, lady. I get it. I totally get it. I don't know why. I don't know why people are like that. I think a lot of people just really aren't aware. Like, they're just not aware. Like, there have been situations where I've been in where I've been like legitimately embarrassed for people and like thought to myself, like, how are you not embarrassed? I'm embarrassed for you. Like, you're fucking embarrassing. But I just don't think everybody is aware, but I totally understand what you're saying. I totally get it. KB, should I reach out to Chop or wait up for her? I would reach out. I don't see any reason why you should wait. Martisha, will any unexpected money finds its way to me this week or very soon? Before the end of the month, but I don't think it's going to be this week. M&M, General. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Could be spending time with a Taurus. Could also be spending time with a Cancer. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Mihak, General. Money comes in, finances are improving, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. Life comes into balance. You may be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Angela, love for me and Anityo. I don't see a whole lot of love here. And I don't see a whole lot moving forward. It's like feeling disappointed. So it depends where you guys are in your relationship. If you're looking for things to move forward quickly, that may be why there's disappointment, because things are a little slow or maybe even a little bit out of balance. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation would be helpful. Kritika, love for the rest of January with A, no contact. Yeah, I don't see much changing here. Death is in reverse, and so is the Eight of Wands. I don't see a whole lot of love around the two of you, and I don't see communication coming in. If you wanted to reach out to this person, that may be helpful, but waiting on them, I don't think anything is going to change. Sarah, C just responded to me saying that they didn't do that and they tried to send it again. I haven't responded. What are her intentions? Do you see her lying or looking to cause trouble? I can't imagine that she didn't do it. Somebody had to do something in order for it to get reversed, but I don't think she's trying to cause trouble. I mean, it's only $3. You know, it's not like, it's not like it's a lot of money that, like, what is she going to do with the $3? You know what I mean? I don't see her trying to cause trouble. Maybe she did something inadvertently, but she had to do something in order for it to get reversed. Unless for some reason the credit card thought that it was, but it's such a small amount. I can't imagine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't think anything much is going to come of it. LH. Why hasn't anyone from the school contacted me yet about my daughter's situation? It doesn't look like anyone has gotten a chance, or they're sitting on it. There may be some indecision around the situation. I would call them and kind of light a fire. Kenya, does Lionel feel guilty? I found out that he was cheating. I don't see him feeling guilty as of right now. It's like, it looks like he feels like caught or like called on the carpet. I don't see guilt as of right now, and it looks like he feels exposed, which he was. Fool is in reverse. But I don't see a whole lot of guilt as of right now. Starfall, love. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward when you listen to your intuition. If you're currently with someone, current relationships should be functioning pretty well. There's cause for celebration that comes in when you express your wants and needs around love. If you're not with anyone, you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Capricorn, or maybe even a Libra. Explore your options. Life is moving forward, not backwards, so it's probably going to be new energy. Um, Magician's heart, love for the rest of January. Love looks a little slow between now and the end of January. Nothing bad is happening, but you may feel like it's a little disappointing or not all that much is happening. If you're with someone and you're content, things are going to continue the way they are. If you're not with anyone, you have a Virgo or a Libra around, but things are a little slow. You could have choices and options, but no big changes happening between now and the end of January. Things look a little on the slow side. Brooklyn, when do you see me getting out of the financial hole that I'm in? I'm trying to catch up on all my bills after Christmas. I know, me too. Me too. It looks like you should be successful within like the next 6 to 7 weeks. Like you'll have a handle on everything. Within the next 6 to 7 weeks, you'll be in a better place. Shar, how do my coworkers in FA department see me? Okay, they may find you to be smart, intelligent, a team player, somebody who is hardworking, down to earth, reliable, and successful. Strong, confident, and independent. Pretty good. Sarah, thank you. When you reassure me, I don't know about how my anxiety goes away. Oh, God, good. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. I actually have anxiety now, and I don't even know why. Irene, I didn't get my anchor check at the end of last month. Can you tell me when I will get it? You should get it soon, like maybe within the next 5 to 8 days. Yvonne, will I get money to buy my laptop by the end of the month? That could happen, yeah. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Dolphin, Leo's next actions towards me. Things look slow, but there could be communication that comes in through text message before the end of this month. I didn't put down any special tasks for me today. I guess because it was Avery's birthday and I'm picking her up early. Tomorrow's busy. Sunday is busy. Monday, I'm going to have to make a list of shit for myself to do. Although I got to tell you, I cleaned out the laundry room and I cleaned out the closet and the hallway, and it's like made such a difference in my whole life. Mel, is Scorpio surprised that I didn't contact him for the holidays or the new year? Yes. Yes, definitely thought that they were going to hear from you. Oops, too bad. Sorry to disappoint you. Emin, energy around me at work. How am I doing so far? I think you're doing really well. You've got happiness coming out over the situation. A wish comes true. Things are moving forward. Feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. Looks good. Looks very good. Noha, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race, but a wish comes true. You could have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Somebody may make you an offer around work, school, or business that will be hard to turn down. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Hazel, how does the Leo think about me? May find you to be strong and confident, hardworking, smart and intelligent, successful, a loyal friend. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, then I will wrap it up, and then I'll come back on tonight, probably around like 9-ish. That's what I'm thinking, like 9. Because everybody's going to be here. We got a lot of people to talk to tonight and see. But the whole weekend's going to be crazy busy. Like, do I remember turning 5? I do remember turning 5. I was living in my old house, and I remember I wanted a party that had, I don't know why, you know those paper streamers that people would hang up? I don't know why I wanted that, but my mother was not hanging up streamers, but that's what I wanted. And I remember I wanted them to be in all different colors, like pastel colors. I didn't get it. Anyway, and then when I turned 6, we had moved into our new house, but we were only there a few months. And I think I just had like kids from like school and like the neighborhood. We didn't do anything. We were just at my house, and in the upstairs living room, we didn't even have any furniture, and we had like played games. Like I have pictures of us playing games there. That was my 6th birthday. My 7th birthday, I don't know if I'm going out of order. I had one at the roller rink. I had one at the bowling alley. One at ceramics. Was one of us had it at McDonald's. I don't know if I did. That might have been my brother's. I think he had his birthday at McDonald's. Anyhow, I didn't. I'm like, we've been so much money on ice skating lessons. We're not throwing a party. And I feel bad. Like, I hope that, like we're going to a birthday party tomorrow for someone. But I can guarantee you that that kid's mother doesn't take her for ice skating lessons at 7 o'clock in the morning like I do. So I'm like, we just can't. I just don't have any more money to spend on like a party for kids. She gets older and starts to realize it. That may be different. But right now I'm like, you have a big party. You're going to see your cousins and your brothers and your grandmother and everybody else. Anyway. And then she's probably going to say, my mother never gave me a birthday party. She'll be in the Olympics, but she'll be like, I didn't get a birthday party when I was 5. You're never going to win, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, Simran, what does MK currently think and feel of SB Leo? May think that this is a nice person, somebody who was down to earth, somebody who was like kind and caring, pleasant. They don't seem to have a very strong opinion of this person. Like nice. They think that this person's nice. I don't know. Maybe they don't know them that well. Cookie, is it possible to still be able to get this Jeep that's $2,500 in February, or will it be gone? I think it may still be available in February. TR, will R reconnect with me in January? I'm not convinced that there's going to be reconnection in January. I don't see much happening as of right now. If you want to reconnect with this person, I would reach out to them and not wait. Like, I wouldn't wait on them. Kimon, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You may feel relief around like work, school, or business moving forward, or you may get good news around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel, maybe spending time with a Libra. A wish comes true. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys tonight about 9 o'clock Eastern, give or take. Thank you all very much for being here. Bye-bye.